It is a building that first hosted football way back in 1966 as EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders.
Set, hut. Now the wolf. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run with Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On the set. 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Two times.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver.
And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ricky Ortiz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now. 30 base. Hey, Alpha. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Set, go. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Let's go, D. 57's the mic.
Throwing on first down. McGregor flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Tackles.
From the gun, McGregor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Rush comes, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. In for the score. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Orbit.
Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Throwing again. McGregor escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. McGregor steps away. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Topper! Switch.
On 1st down, McGregor. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8.
Hey, box truck.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 8. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18.
Ready up.
It's a gain of
51, Mike 51. It's been a long day for you. Switch.
Hey, wahoo!
1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
The Chiefs take over.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing is Jackson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Kayvon Webster on the defensive side able to get a hand in. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This will be caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Crash. Hey, Haywood. Go.
On 1st and 10, McGregor. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
51's the mic, boys. 51. Push him back. Hey, exit. Mike, 51. And woohoo! Right here, guys. Get it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McGregor completes it to Benjamin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Throwing on 1st down. McGregor. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Check 43. Yo, Jackrabbit, come on. Ready?
To throw again. McGregor. Benjamin's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Running from the gun, Johnson. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. McGregor. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Hey, that QB's tracks. Let's go. Go, Mike 51.
Operating from the gun. McGregor flush to his right. It's complete right side to Benjamin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
31's the mic. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 31's the mic. Hey, let's get in them holes. 30 down.
From the gun, McGregor. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. On 1st down, McGregor. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check safety. Check 9. Hey, Alpha. Check the backer. Check go.
2nd and 4.
Check hot route. Hot.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson.
Hey, high 7. 31's the mic. Recon, 132 fighter. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, Delta. Get it.
To throw on third down. McGregor. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll make it third down. Here's Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. To throw is Jackson. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And Jackson throwing once more. And Eifert has it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead.
And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's...
And he lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. On 3rd and 2, McGregor. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This one away by the punter, Dar. Brown with his stick skills. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Mike 42. Check pass.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will make this a 9-point lead. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Watch out. Blue draw corkers.
Off the play fake. McGregor. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Ja'Kai Polite just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, Haywood.
Get that quarterback.
A final shot before break. McGregor, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
There we go.
Ready.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. McGregor going deep for Benjamin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Kevon Seymour.
We all know how important momentum is in a game, and when an offense decides to take a deep shot downfield, they're trying to create a big play and put doubt in the defense's mind the rest of the ball game. And in this case, the defense won the battle, batted the ball away deep downfield. So guess what? The momentum.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Brown with his stick skills. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense wins championships,
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
And he's got Moncrief. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 24 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Edwards. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run once more with Edwards. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jacoby Brissett scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks
under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Here we go.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ja'Kai Polite able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big play there for the Raiders. 39 yards. Looking to throw. McGregor. He finds his man Johnson. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
6-6. Pull it high. Hey, solid.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McGregor. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
To throw on 2nd down, McGregor dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. McGregor being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Again, it's Crowell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. A first down carry now for Crowell. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
He'll get 3 up to midfield. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
And think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Raider first down, 17 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McGregor flushed out right. He'll run it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. McGregor. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
31's the mic. Silver. Hey, Alpha. 31's the mic. I'm here all day. 31's the mic. All day. All day. 31's the mic. Get it.
Throwing on first down. McGregor. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Ja'Kai Polite in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey, check 24.
You're out. Hey, orbit.
He's coming. Double up.
Coming.
He's coming. Double up.
31. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McGregor. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
36. Deuce. Hurry. Let's go.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though? Occasionally,
you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jarius Wright, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get a score closer.
Hey, Sam on.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Hey, wahoo!
Hey, Mike 51. Not today, you aren't. Not today. 51.
Big Griffin.
Now this time he'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team...
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. 10. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1, because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Edwards. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From just shy of midfield, Jackson, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jackson, Moncrief brings it in. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Edwards. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Edwards, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Short. 942.
Yeah. You don't want none.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Squeeze. Hey, lock it. Switch.
Hey, alert 3.
Back to throw. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it's 3rd down.
Go.
And the blitz does come. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
You ready? Go.
Everyone's got 4 down.
There.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Kansas City, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.